AI will never be worse than it is right now.
Alex Hormozi laid out the exact playbook for using AI in your business. So I took his framework from this video and built it inside Claude Cowork. I'll show you this through 8 different sections, and these are all things I use to operate this YouTube channel on a daily basis. Let's start off with section number 1, the task audit.
Write down a list of what you do every day.
Now I have Claude Cowork open right here, and there's actually a few different ways that you can try to figure out what tasks that you want to automate first. You can actually prompt directly in over here some of your tasks. You could say like, here are my daily tasks: respond to emails, write school posts, create YouTube content, review ad performance. Help me figure out which one to automate first. Obviously, this is just a basic list for YouTube video, but you can really go into detail. And another approach that you could utilize to start automating is find the ideas that Claude already knows about. So if you go over here into this ideas tab, which looks like a light bulb, these ideas are based off of different tools that you have connected into Claude Cowork. So if you want to automate something that has to deal with Slack, Gmail, and Calendar, you have to make sure that these are connectors. And you can see, for example, there's an idea of create a daily briefing. We have another idea over here of write a meeting follow-up, or we have an idea over here called analyze Google Drive documents. So as you add in different tools and connectors, things that you use on a daily basis, which if you click on here, you can see all of these. And as you have Drive, Calendar, BigQuery, Compute Engine, Google Chrome, whatever the case may be for your specific tools, this will expand and give you more ideas. You can also change a specific role. So maybe if you want to automate something in the finance department, you can click on finance. How about if you want to do something on data science? You can click on data science. And again, this is based off of the different tools that you already put in. So you can either go back into our main screen over here and prompt with some of the different things you do on a daily basis, or you can go into ideas for inspiration. And why I like ideas quite a bit, especially for someone that is just brand new. Let's say we want to create a daily briefing. We already have these tools connected here. You can click on that, and then you'll see it automatically generates us a prompt. I want a daily briefing. Give me space to share what I'd like to focus on. It might be a specific project team or general overview. Check which of my tools are connected, then pull everything together and give me a clear picture of my day, what's coming up, what needs attention, any action items I should know. Once the briefing looks good, ask if you'd like to schedule it and run automatically every single morning. Section 2, training AI like it is an employee.
Where people fall off is that they're not training AI the way they would train a new employee. And so they have the, I was going to say employee, they have the agent do something and the output goes back and it sucks. And they're like, oh, this will never work. Again, I will remind you, this is the worst that will ever be. Number 1. Number 2, if you had a brand new employee and then you said, do this task for me, and then they give something back to you, would you immediately fire them? Probably not. You'd be like, oh, I just need to train you more.
So this is actually quite easy to do within Claude Cowork. We have something called skills, and these are essentially like different trainings that you can actually give to an AI agent, and we can make them as in-depth as we particularly want. And you can think of this as like training an employee. I'm going to give you an example of an employee that I have trained. Our agent is going to write us an email newsletter every single Friday that I send out to members of our free school community, which you can also grab a link to that down below. To get into your specific skills, we can go over here to customize, and you can see this is my email newsletter. Last time I updated this one was on March 3rd of 2026. You can see it's invoked by either user or Claude. I'm not going to go over every single detail because we don't have enough time in this video, but you can see it says write a weekly newsletter for Ryan and Matt Data Science as a ready to go HTML file. So every single either Thursday night or early Friday morning, I invoke this specific skill and I have an AI agent write our specific newsletter. And you can see what you need from the user before writing. Make sure you have the 4 ingredients: YouTube video URLs. These are all the different videos that I publish in a specific week. School call notes. We have a free weekly call every single Wednesday. So I try to grab our notes from the conversations and populate that in the newsletter. Any type of wins, and also AI news. So 2 or 3 notable AI news stories within the last 7 days. And you can see like it's a very lengthy file. You can go all the way down over here. And we have 5 different steps that I defined. And the really cool thing is you do not have to write all of this out at once. Actually, within Cowork, you can train this in real time. And one of the really cool ways to do that is you can go over here and type something like this. And this is just a very generic prompt, but I'm saying I want to build out a skill for whatever the case may be. Can we practice this to make sure it's good before we turn it into a skill? So you'll go through this, you'll prompt, try to build out your automation. If it looks good, awesome, turn it into a skill. Otherwise, you can fine tune it and practice it directly within a conversation. Section 3, giving it your rules.
But if you say, hey, here's 12 rules that you can never break, and here's 16 writing samples of mine, and I want you to write only according to this, you're going to probably get an output that's probably like 5 times as good at that.
So there's actually a few different ways that you could define rules within Claude Cowork. I already showed you the skills. So if we go back over here to customize and then go to skills, you can see, for example, when I talk about AI news that I want to throw in the newsletter, I talk about, hey, I want to know new model releases or major capability upgrades, industry moves, or any research findings with real world relevance. And then I also talked about writing newsletter copy. And without defining this, like it could give me just random AI news stories for the last few days. And also over here for newsletter copy, if I didn't define 350 to 700 words, it might write a newsletter that's 200 words or maybe 1000 words. And you can even see I defined directly here in section 1 that this should be 60 to 80 words. And these are all things that you could bake into your skill, but this is not the only way that you could actually give specific rules within Cowork. So let me show you a few others. The first one is if you actually go into your account settings, this is actually kind of hidden. You can see that there is global instructions. So instructions here to apply all Cowork sessions. So use this for preferences, conventions, or context that Claude should always know. And you can actually just edit this file directly in over here. And you can see like I put who I am, how I want you to work with me, etc. And obviously you can build this out directly here in the chat. Let me show you 2 others. Your next spot is within projects. So if you click on essentially these folders, you'll get brought into this. This is just one of my projects I have here as a demo, which is weekly sales reporting. And you can see I have instructions here into the top right, and I can just edit this and give instructions for a particular project. And lastly, within a specific conversation, we can actually build out instructions as well. You can see with this Claude.md, and MD stands for Markdown. We can click on that and actually give instructions specific for that conversation. It says use this to give Claude instructions for working within this particular folder, but write what you want, and you can see that there is an example. Section 4, the screenshot move.
If you get stuck, here's a little pro tip. Screenshot your screen and put it in and say, what do I do now?
So Cowork doesn't necessarily just work specifically with text. You can actually send in images and it can give you advice from those particular images. Obviously, you want to give some specific context when possible. So for example, if I'm working on a NAN workflow, and you don't necessarily need to know what NAN is, but it is a way to build out automations with different types of nodes. So it's kind of like a drag and drop platform. I can just take a screenshot, and I don't know if my screen is recording as I take a screenshot, but I just took a screenshot and go back into Cowork and I can add in that picture. And then you can ask a question about it. Now, this isn't particularly the best question I would ask on this NAN screenshot. So I can say something like, I'm building out an NAN workflow. I want a file to go down one of these 3 rows and then move forward in the flow. Can you help me out? And maybe ask for like specific instructions or like a specific node or way to merge these together. But you could ask a picture of whatever software that you're currently using and get a question directly in over here. But what's really cool too is Cowork has 2 other ways that it can utilize images. In fact, it can go in Google Chrome and take action based off of it. For example, I'm going to go over here to my website. I have this AI consultant page that I was able to build with Claude Cowork. I would take screenshots of this website and say, hey, can you actually update this section to have like, let's say, for example, book a free discovery call as a large blue button. I take a screenshot of this. I had Claude controlling my desktop and it would go into my WordPress website and make specific code changes. Obviously, I would test it out to make sure it works. And if you see, if I click on that, we go directly to our calendar down below over here. But this whole page was just built based around that. In addition, Claude just recently released a brand new update where it can control your computer outside of Google Chrome. So if you have other types of applications like a Photoshop or Adobe Premiere, Claude can control that, and you can say messages directly here in this chat if everything is set up correctly. Section 5, workflow thinking, not role thinking.
Is that you have to stop thinking in role-based thinking and start thinking in workflow-based thinking. So let's break this down tactically. For every hire that you're considering, you want to write down the 4 to 6 things or 8 things or 10 things that that person actually does with their hands and their eyes and like in their mouth, does stuff. All right. And then ask whether each of those activities could live inside of a workflow instead of headcount.
So what you'll see on the screen right now is a basic workflow that I built that honestly saves me probably 5+ hours every single week. What I do is I paste in a YouTube URL and that automatically will grab the transcript for the video. Based off of that transcript, I can now build out timestamps, a description, as well as YouTube tags. But not only that, because I have this transcript, I can take this and turn it into a blog post, which is then automatically published to my WordPress website. That's essentially a researcher, a writer, and a publisher. Three distinct roles all collapse into one workflow. Section 6, the one person department.
Anthropic has one person in their marketing department.
So I just want to show you guys some of the different stuff that I have for my own marketing department. Some of these skills directly. The first one is our emails newsletter, which I've already kind of shared the backstory behind this, but this is a huge time saver because if I did not have this newsletter directly in here, I would not be sending a newsletter every single week. You can see I have skills associated with SEO. I have SEO blog posts, integrating in specific keywords or extracting keywords. Then we have ways to update a blog post or publish a blog post. On the YouTube side of things, I have a hook for YouTube videos. I also have a way to generate titles. Even outside of marketing itself, these are some of the skills that I built for other customers before, and I just haven't deleted them on my computer. But I have different ways to grade a sales rep if they did a good job on a call or not. Also for onboarding, and then a fictitious one for a video I did here on the channel, which if you have a sales team, highly recommend that you check out this video because it's gonna honestly save you a ton of time and money. Section 7, the math.
Meaning if people are used to paying $2,000 a month for something.
Let's just talk about how much money is being saved by creating these skills. How many full-time employees would you have to hire to help you build out different social media posts on different platforms, an email newsletter, really fine-tuning YouTube videos so that way they have a good hook or a good title? This could cost a company $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, if not more. But the beauty of AI, we have a subscription into Claude, which can start at $20 a month, although I do not recommend the $20 plan because you're going to go through your usage really fast. I would jump into the $100 or $200 plan. And then you have the cost of either your time or hiring a consultant to help build these out with you. You're going to save possibly 5 figures a month by taking the time and really understanding how AI works. Section 8, but I'm not technical.
Everyone has an AI tutor at their fingertips that you're just not using.
Claude Cowork is not technical at all. You can think of this as like an enhanced version of ChatGPT. It's all in the specific interface and you can have conversations back and forth. In addition, you can always upload in pictures. You're not dealing with a terminal. You're not dealing with any code, and the setup is relatively easy. And if you don't want to specifically do it yourself, there are tons of freelancers or consultants out there that are willing to help you out, myself included.
It takes about 20 hours to become proficient in any new skill, but people delay the first hour decades.
Listen, it's going to take probably at least 20 hours to understand the basics of how AI automations work. And hopefully this video was your first 20 to 30 minutes towards achieving that goal. Don't delay. Make sure to keep studying because the AI industry is moving relatively fast. Make sure you pick one task, open Cowork, and start automating it today. If you found value in this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you want to get all of the resources from this video, all 8 sections, it's going to be linked down below in our free school group. If you want to learn more about Cowork, we have tons of videos here on the channel. Make sure to check them out. I'll see you guys later.